I wanted to take a look at the Icebox stuff. We're gonna start that right now. I'm eager to see what it looks like.
So, as
So
the videos
I looked through the videos. This one seems like it's well edited. So I kind of wanted to watch Mendo's. Mendo's a good content creator. You guys all probably know him. He does good stuff. I like him. He's pretty cool. So the impression I have of the new map so far is it reminds me kind of like Nuke. I don't know why, just from like the vibe of it. It seems like it's very it has a lot of verticality. Seems like there's a lot of like corners and stuff that I remembered from playing Nuke myself. A lot of people, I guess somebody disagreed with me in the comments, but
it has vertical zip lines. It
got
has
these zip lines.
crazy boxes everywhere, angles, corners, but none of them really felt overwhelming. There are a lot of really good spots that aren't wall bangable. There's under catwalk. There's this little cubby that works really
Ascent was like the wall bang map,
and
so
just completely
really hoping that this one doesn't turn out the same way.
Threat to the enemy team. But the thing is, this isn't the only location like that on the entire site, right? There are so many.
This literally looks like an Overwatch map. This looks like an Overwatch map right now. Look at this site, dude. How are you supposed to retake this? Look at all these ledges. You can hide up here. You can hide up here. You can hide up here. He just jumped from a spot back here. This looks like a nightmare.
Many different corners that aren't water bangable. So many different positions. So many different headshot angles. So many different one and dones. It's such a dynamic site. I feel like when I play certain maps now.
Look at this site. Why would I ever want to go anywhere near this? Look at all these ledges and everything. There's so many spots you could stand where you just get annihilated. This is, oh my god, this looks like a nightmare to play on.
Meta. You know, a certain way you want to play your push.
I haven't played on it yet.
A certain way you want to play your retake.
So I don't know.
Positions you kind of want to play a majority of the
What are you
time.
gonna smoke?
But this site, I feel like it's going to be one of the absolute most dynamic sites on the game. No matter if you're playing offense, you're playing defense, there's going to be so many different ways of approaching taking the site.
If there's a lot of ways to take the site, I think that's pretty cool. But if it's just like, oh yeah, you walk into a room and there's 400 positions you got to look out for. That's kind of what I'm expecting when I look at this. This is what it looks like to me. Is just every single like direction you need to look. I don't know. It's kind of terrifying. I'm gonna be honest.
Aggressive defensive play. So many different ways of approaching, just holding for rotations or planting the bomb in different locations.
Okay, so entry points. There's one here, one over there. There's one over there too.
Jet and Raze, I felt when I played, you can go anywhere you want.
I need to look at the minimap.
So many crazy angles.
This is A site. So I'm assuming this is attacker side, this is defender side. That would make the most sense, right? So if attackers come in through here, I guess mid control is going to be absolutely necessary. Because I don't think there's any way you're just kind of walking in right here. This is the elevation. This is the little like escalator thing that we were looking at a second ago. You can enter from here. In this first area, this is going to be kind of like Ascent, where you have to like take control of B side, and then you have to take control of B site again. Like you have to take control of the entrance, and then you have to take control of the actual site. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be intimidating.
The amount of just ledges and catwalks and the zip
Viper
line.
will be fun.
Viper
might be fun.
Defense, I don't think it's harder to play defense than it is offense. I think that characters like Reyna will excel on sites like this when you can play your one and dones, kind of force those locations, get that free kill in a corner, and use your ability to just get out. Jet obviously is just good. The dash on its own,
okay, thank God, dude.
Or as an engage is very, very powerful. And the
I thought he was gonna kill him on that zip line there. I was gonna be like, dude, if he's accurate on the zip line, I'm gonna lose my mind.
S tier character on this map. But the thing is, getting to these different locations, getting up on these different high grounds, there are ways to get up on them without using abilities as well. Be it box to jump ups, be it zip lines, be it, you know, just in general jumping from one of the zip line locations in the nests to a box. Retaking the site similarly. This is the site where I feel like Sova is a little bit weaker than on other maps. Because most
I can see it. Look at all the ledges. Look at all the things with like the recon darts and stuff like that you can hide behind. Recons are really hard to use when you can just like hide behind all these little corners. That's why Sova's a little bit weaker on split.
Very, very hard. Kind of just get a good arrow that will clear the key areas, because you clear one corner, there's one corner the arrow misses. I think if you learn to use him, you'll still make him very useful on this map. But he's not going to be as straightforward or easy as on other maps. It's maintaining that control.
I can tell you this map's going to be a nightmare the first time that you play on it. But I imagine it looks like he's getting kind of used to it. Like he's checking like pretty appropriate angles. It seems like he's more comfortable on it. I'm assuming he played like all weekend on this map, so that would make sense.
Excited to play. But if you want to push A, you just have to go A. You don't really need that mid control. You just got to make sure you don't get flanked, right? But going A is totally fine. The pug teams we were in would kind of opted towards going A most of the time. But
so this is what I was just saying. It seems like mid control is going to be very important, but he's saying that you don't need mid control to take A. You can just kind of push it.
And if you think about it this way, if a team isn't contesting mid control, more than likely they're just going A. So it'll be very easy to read teams that never try to take it. And teams that are contesting mid control, they can actually go B and A. The CTs towards their spawn area, they have like a ramp where they
What
can
is
play
that angle?
really, really powerful.
Dude, that's
headshots.
actually dope.
The
That
thing
position.
is that it's not really a forced choke point.
How did he get up there? I gotta rewind that.
They can
Hold
actually
on.
go B and A. The CTs towards their spawn area,
That's such a cool spot. Holy
they have
crap.
like a ramp where they can play really, really powerful headshot angles. The thing is that it's not really a
That
forced
doesn't
choke
look like
point
a
in the middle at
position
all.
that you would be
There's
able to
a
jump up
weird
to.
little tunnel on the left side
And
of
then
the
he
middle
just
if you're on
did.
the offense POV. So you can
Jet
walk
seems like she's
inside of
busted
this
on this
tunnel,
map,
and it will
dude.
lead you to kitchen.
Look at this orb. This is a lane that I'm kind of worried about. Ops, somebody mentioned ops are going to be really strong in this map, and I think they honestly are, especially for angles like this. But something you have to worry about too is all the upper angles, like ops. So you're gonna have to do some pretty major flicks. I feel like a lot of the times, like if you're aiming down here and somebody appears up here, it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? So you really have to be prepared for like a lot of these different angles. It seems like this is an alleyway too. It feels like there's a lot of ways that you can also avoid ops, right? So if somebody's like playing like right here, maybe you can just take like a different route.
There's two alternative angles that an op can take to use.
A lot of ways that you can like close gaps on
them.
them.
If an op just sits posted on one of the angles, the odds are someone might peek you from the other one, and it plays really, really well.
Literally what I was
is
just
not
saying.
Too powerful either because the site is very vertical and it's got a lot of ups and downs. So you can't just force on a really powerful angle where you guaranteed get a kill if someone peeks you, because people can always come from the other side of the site. What's interesting about this is the main site is a container with a zip that goes up.
You can plant this up on top of it.
Floor,
okay.
And you can plant it on the second floor of the container. You can have a bomb on top, which makes the rounds play very differently on post.
Think of how easy that's going to be to defend if they're up there. Like you have to like peek out onto the ledge.
Very, very interesting.
Is this the newest map? Yeah, you probably wanted to guess. You probably thought this was Overwatch. No, this isn't Overwatch. This is Valorant.
And the Play Valorant game team and dev team for inviting me for this playtest.
Look at these guns,
It was an honor,
dude.
and
These
it
guns
was
are dope.
so much fun. I'll be making way more in-depth map videos on this as soon as the map releases, so I can really learn all the different characters. I would love to hear what you think of this map. As soon as it releases, come back to this video, comment, and give me all the feedback on the map.
That's
and I
the
would
new
love
character's
to test
ability.
stuff out. Definitely be monitoring these comments, and I want to know what you guys do as your first step on your main character, how you approach playing this map, and I want to know what you do, what you think of. I want to see your ideas.
I definitely want to load into Omen and see some cool stuff on here. And we're actually gonna watch Flex Ninja's video too.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited for my Skywalker.
I know he
as well.
played
I'll be
some
making
Omen
a
on the
video
map.
about her, teaching you guys her abilities and how she plays, and I think the best maps and locations for her to play. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you for the next one.
It's gonna be really interesting to see a map with so much verticality. Like, I compared it to Nuke just because like Nuke, I always like imagine like the bomb site on the top, and then there's like the bomb site below it. You know, there's like a lot of like going around things and stuff. Hold on. There's a lot of like going around things. You have to like go through the vents and like climb and stuff like that. There's a lot of verticality in Nuke, and you're gonna see a similar thing on this map. But it seems a little different also in a lot of regards, where it's like the site themselves has like all of the verticality within it. I guess they have that on like A site and stuff, but no, it's very wild. It'll be a lot of fun to take a look at.